there an elephant again? I haven't seen one.
Depends on your definition of elephant.
No. No.
Possibly.
Call Theresa?
Perhaps.
I like Theresa May, but being honest, I feel she doesn't feel comfortable in her skin.
She's there till the next election unless something very strange happens.
Stern, firm, steadfast, I like her.
There are quite a few elephants stomping around.
Conservative conferences are reasonably polite affairs, so you will only hear praise for Theresa May from inside the hall behind me. But away from the main platform, her credibility as leader is the defining issue here in Manchester. Loyalists insist the Prime Minister has recovered her mojo and is responding to younger voters who shunned the party in June's election. But I detect a feeling across the party that the Prime Minister is struggling to recover her authority after her devastating setback in the general election.
I'm really desperate to see Theresa May go out there and say, OK, got it wrong with the election, then she can move on from that and say, this is the kind of Britain that I want to build. And that's not just about a country that works for everyone, of course we all want to. It's about where our destiny lies. If you want to know why a Boris article, with a few words different, picks up so much interest, it's because he gives the country some vision, some view, some idea.
Grant Shapps is one of a number of Tory MPs challenging Theresa May's assertion in recent days that she will fight the next general election.
She doesn't have permission from the party, from the MPs and from the country to fight that next election. If you like, she lost that permission with the last election. So no, she can't stay on till 2022. I think that would be out of the question, and every sensible person must know that.
Well, I think actually Theresa May is going to be there for a good long while yet, because actually the Parliamentary Party and I think the membership have no appetite for a leadership contest.
Ian Duncan Smith, who knows about bruising conferences, believes Theresa May faces high stakes this week.
I've known Theresa May for a long time. I believe she does have the wherewithal to be able to make this speech, to also give that leadership. Theresa's speech will arguably be the most important leader's speech, let alone Prime Minister's speech, to a Conservative party, probably since I can remember. So she needs to bring all this together and to show that we are focused, we are clear, we know where we're going on Brexit, and we relish the challenge of the ideological debate with a Marxist Labour Party. Those are the two big challenges facing us, and we need to hit both hard after this conference.
So the conference will liven up tomorrow when Boris Johnson delivers his no doubt loyal speech. I understand that the Foreign Secretary has spent most of today holed up in his hotel room here because he fears that every time he walks along here to the main conference centre, he upstages the Prime Minister. The Foreign Secretary knew that his recent interventions on Brexit would stir the pot, but he's told friends that things have got slightly out of hand for one very simple reason: the Prime Minister's weakness. Later on, we finally tracked down the Foreign Secretary in his hotel. So, Boris Johnson, will we see a loyal Foreign Secretary tomorrow?
Yeah, well, look, I think what you've got is, contrary to some of the stuff that I noticed been knocking around in the media, you have a cabinet that is totally united behind every comma, every full stop, every syllable of the Prime Minister's excellent Florence speech. That's the agenda that we're going to deliver, and we're going to deliver a great Brexit for this country.
So where did those Boris Johnson red lines come from on Brexit in recent days?
Search me gut.
In these stressful political times, Tories can be forgiven for seeking to wind down. But a group cabinet massage still appears a long way off.